So this is part 3 of practice now 2. Given that Q is directly proportional to P, copy and complete the table. Now they have given the table with different values of P and different values of Q, and we have to find the missing values. Very first thing that we are going to do, we are going to form an equation. Q is directly proportional to P, so write it. Q is directly proportional. This is the sign of proportionality, and this is P. Now remove this sign of proportionality, so you have to introduce a variable, and that variable has to be K, Kp. This is the equation, but first we have to find the value of K before finding these missing values. So how are we going to find the value of K when we have not given any of the values? We are going to use these two values. As we know, P is 5 and Q is 30. It's complete. So we are going to use this complete set of value, and in every table you will see that there will be one complete set of value. So you are going to use that value and you will find the value of K. So let's just find the value of K. P is 5 and Q is 30. So Q is 30 is equals to K into P is 5 over here. Now this 5 is multiplying by this K, and when I will move it to the other side, it will divide by this 30. So 5, 6 is 30, so K is equals to 6. Substitute it back into the original equation over here. So you will see Q is equals to 6P. Now we are going to use this equation and we are going to find all the missing values. Let's see. Q is equals to 6P. When P is equals to 4, we have to find what will be the Q. When P is equals to 4, so I am going to substitute this value of 4 over here. Q is equals to 6 into 4. 6 4s are 24, simple. So I'm going to write 24 over here. Now let's solve it for this one. 7. When P is 7, we need to know what will be the value of Q. So same equation over here. We are going to use Q is equals to 6P, and in place of P I'm going to write what? I'm going to substitute 7 now. So Q is equals to 6 into 7, that is 42. So this is your Q is equals to 42. Now you can see the values of Q are given to us and we have to find the value of P. Simple. The same equation we are going to use over here. We are going to use Q is equals to 6P, and now in place of Q I am going to substitute what? 48. So in place of Q I am going to write 48 is equals to 6P. I have to isolate the P, the variable. So this P is this 6 is multiplying by this P. When I will move it to the other side, it will divide by this. So 48 divided by 6 is equals to P. So simple, P is equals to 6 8s are 48, so P is equals to 8. I am going to write 8 over here like this. Now one last value is remaining, that is Q is equals to 57, and we have to find the value of P. So simple, the same equation I'm going to use. Q is equals to 6P, and here I am going to substitute 57 in place of Q, as this is the value of Q. Okay, so 57 is equals to 6P. This 6 is multiplying with this P. When I will move it to the other side, it will divide. 57 divided by 6 is equals to P. Simply just solve it. 57 into 6. So 6 9s are 54. Subtract, we have 3 remainder, that is the smaller value than 6. I'm going to introduce a decimal over here, 0, and 6 5s are 30. So the value over here, the answer is what? 9.5 P is equals to P. So this is 9.5. Okay.